an Oracle ERP cloud with deep expertise in process automation. And together, we'll show you how business process automation isn't just a convenience, but a necessity. Today, we'll be covering some challenges faced by organizations, mainly pertaining to AR and AP invoices. Then we will further understand how two tools within SamKit's Fusion app can help with these challenges, and in doing so, helps you automate your business processes. We will also have a live demo by Nitin, followed by a short Q&A session. So without further delays, let's get started. Before we dive into the solutions, let me take a quick moment to introduce who we are. SamKit Infosystems is a trusted partner for organizations looking to maximize the value of their Oracle Cloud investment. We specialize in developing advanced Oracle Cloud applications that accelerate digital transformation, streamline operations, and strengthen governance. Our focus has always been on creating reliable, ready to use solutions that integrate seamlessly into Oracle ERP, HCM, and SCM environments. These tools are designed to help businesses reduce audit preparation times, cut compliance costs, and eliminate repetitive manual work that slows teams down. Over the years, we have supported organizations across finance, manufacturing, supply chain, and other sectors, helping them achieve measurable gains in efficiency, compliance, and control. Our philosophy has always been straightforward that technology should deliver immediate impact while building a foundation for future readiness. And that's exactly what our suite of risk management, compliance, and operational tools is built to achieve. We offer a wide range of products to cater to various categories of ERP audits: risk management, compliance, data migration, and developers. Today, we'll be focusing more on the business process automation category. So, before any delay, let's now get started. Companies using Oracle ERP often struggle with invoice previews and supporting documents. The preview process can be slow, limited in customization, and sometimes inaccurate, especially with large volumes or strict compliance formats like XML or EDI. Supporting documents like contracts, receipts, tax forms, etc., are often scattered across modules, restricted by file formats or access controls, making retrieval difficult during audits. These challenges cause inefficiencies, delays, and compliance risks. Best practice includes standardizing templates, centralizing storage, training finance teams, and leveraging automation tools to streamline workflows and ensure regulatory readiness. In one case, our customer reported that AR supporting documents download tool helped them finish a task that would take more than 6 weeks within 2 hours. Now that talks about improving productivity. In this case, more than 600 supporting documents were downloaded. In another case, one of our customers reported that during the fiscal year end, they were able to download and preview more than 100 invoices within few hours, whereas earlier this task used to take them weeks. This is where our tools come into picture. As mentioned, today we'll be looking at AI-enabled business process automation. This category includes AR supporting documents download and AR invoice print preview. With supporting documents download, you can easily download attachments. It supports multiple document formats, and since all attachments are downloaded to your system, it's very secure. Using AR Invoice Print Preview enables you to download invoices in bulk and preview them. We will look at each of these tools in more detail, and of course, Nitin would be showing you a live demo of these tools. First up is AR Supporting Documents Download, which is a part of Fusion app. Once Fusion app is installed, you do not need any other setup. You can search by business units, projects, contract, and invoice numbers. It's that simple. You can download all attachments related to the selected invoice number easily. It surely does save time and improve productivity along with accuracy, especially for finance teams in engineering or construction companies where time and material billing is extensively used. And with AI enabled, the tools really make your mundane tasks easy. Next, we come to AR Invoice Print Preview. As the name suggests, this tool will allow you to download invoices in bulk and preview them before sending them to the customer. This tool has multiple filters that you can apply and then select multiple invoices to download it. It simplifies processing and improves productivity where number of transactions are very high. Any business using Oracle ERP can benefit from this tool, especially accounts receivable teams. So as you saw, AR supporting documents download and AR Invoice Print Preview can help you automate business process and enable organizations reduce errors and increase productivity. Now I'll ask Nitin to guide us through the tool and show us the tools in action. Over to you, Nitin.
Thank you, Aryan. Hello, everyone. Today, I'll walk you through two features of Samkit Fusion app. And in this process, I'll show you how you can set up connections to your Oracle environment, show you the actual working of both AR supporting docs download and AR invoice print preview and download. And then finally, we will have a quick question and answer sessions. Before we proceed, I would just like to mention that though the two tools being showcased are out of box solutions, we can also develop any other similar requirements you may have with a very short turnaround. So let's start. This is the main screen of Fusion app. Fusion app basically is a Java based desktop application which can be installed both on Windows as well as a Mac operating system. It connects directly to your environment, and any information downloaded during the session is stored locally on your system. Hence, security is of top notch. In Samkit's Fusion app, uh, you just define a connection once and then you can use it across all the features available within the Fusion app. You do not need to log in every time. To set up a connection, you need to just click on this icon, and here you can just click on new environment and then just enter the name, the URL to your environment, and the username and password. That's it. It is as simple as that. You can also use SSO. In case of SSO, if you define the use SSO process, then you just need to provide the name and the URL. You cannot put in a username and password, you just give the URL, and every time the session has to be started, a pop-up screen appears with the Oracle logins credentials, and you can just enter your credentials on that screen, and yeah, that's it. It will just create a token on your system and validate yourself to the Oracle environment. It is so SSO also supports 2FA. So yes, that's how easy it is to create the connections. I won't be using SSO, and I have already defined certain parameter, certain connections that I'm going to use during the demo. So webinar, and I don't need to do anything. So I'll just go back to the main screen. So here you can see that we have categorized all the tools. So you have developer suites where you can find develop SQL, configuration extract, comparison, migration, and a few other tools. Similarly, there is risk management suite where you have governance risk control, user access audit report, and configuration risk assessment. And we also have something called as an audit suite where you have licensing audit report tool feature and a GOBD audit report feature. And as mentioned, we will be today looking at the process automation suite, which includes AR supporting docs download and AR invoice print preview and download. So let's start with AR supporting documents download. Now, this is the interface. As you can see, the interface is pretty straightforward and very simple to understand. It's quite user friendly. Here you can see the connection that you wish to use and all the other connections that you have defined. So I'll be using this connection today. Here you can see that I can set the path where I want all the attachments to be downloaded. You can select any path that you wish to select. That's it. So this is how you do, and here you have a lot of filters that you can use to shortlist or filter out the attachments and the invoice numbers that you wish to download. But before we can do this, there is one small step that you need to do, and that is load values. Now you see what happens is when you click on load values, it connects to your environment and then it downloads all the business units that are associated with within your environment. Uh, Please note that the application uses role-based access. So information retrieve will be based on the access that is been assigned to the user that you have used to connect. As you can see, this process takes hardly any time. Within a few seconds, it has downloaded all the business units associated with your environment. Now here I can then start selecting the value. So I'll select this particular business unit. Once I've selected the business unit, all the project numbers associated with that business unit are appearing over here. I can select one particular business unit, and as soon as I've selected one project number, I can select the contracts associated with that particular project. Now once I've selected the contract number, I can now see the list of invoices available to download. Now here I can either do a control A and select all the invoices, or I can just select multiple values, or you can even select a single invoice depending on what you need to do. That's it. Now all we need to do is click on download documents. There, now the application has connected to your environment, and it is running a few queries in the background, and it will soon start downloading the attachments that are related. So as you can see in the log files, you can see that it has already downloaded 3 invoices. Now please note that this is a demo environment, and hence the number of attachments will be quite few in this case. But as mentioned before, there was a client with us who has downloaded more than 600 attachments in one go. Well, it's done. Now I'll just show you the files that are downloaded. So I have just downloaded a few files. So I can just go to the folder that has got created just now, and here you can see all the attachments downloaded. So you can just double click on it, you can view the invoice, you can print them, you can just decide what to do with the documents that you have downloaded. So there you go. This is AR supporting docs download. Now you might wonder as to why take all the trouble to automate a process that is already present on Oracle interface. Well, let me just show you how cumbersome and time consuming the same process can be. Now I have already logged into the Oracle demo environment. Here I will need to navigate to contract management. Here I have invoices, and further I will have to go to manage invoices. Now this is the place where I will be searching for invoices. Now for that I will give a project number. So I've just used this form some time back, so this would be already, yeah, this is pre-populated, and the contract number also, yes, that is there. Now the main part is you should also know the date. Okay, so in this case, because this is a demo environment, I'm going to select a very old date. Okay, so I've selected this date, and now I'm going to search. So there you go. So these are all your invoices that we have. Now imagine that you don't know which one it is, so you're going to go to each invoice and then take further actions. But in our case, we already know that this is the invoice that we want to look at today. So I'm just going to click on it, and this particular invoice in turn has multiple line numbers. Each line number would have the transaction numbers. Okay? So you will have to either the transaction number and directly go there, or you will have to go through each line number and check the transaction number, go to the transaction number and see if it has an attachment. Okay, but again, like I said, we already know which line number we need to go to and what is the transaction number that we need to use. So this is the transaction number. So when I click on this, this opens up, and here I see the actual invoice number. So when I click on the invoice number, this is where the attachment can be downloaded from. Now this is for one attachment that we are looking at. Imagine if you have to do this for hundreds of attachments. Isn't it going to be very difficult and time consuming? That is why we say AR supporting documents download will allow you to do this, all of this, in a fraction of a time. Now let's go on to AR Invoice Print Preview. So as you can see, this is a very straightforward and a very user and friendly environment. This feature, as the name suggests, allows you to download multiple invoices and then preview them. You can then decide to either print them or email them to your customer. So as before, you can see the connections over here in this section. You can set the location where you want to download the invoices, and before we can select any of these filters or parameters, you need to do a load values. Now this would again take less than a minute, so we can just wait for a second. There, that's already done. So as you can see, it has now downloaded all the values. Now we can go ahead and select the business unit. So in this case, there is only one business unit available, so I'll just select this one particular business unit. Date, I am just keeping to the default values that are there. And now we will select the customers. Which customer? So let's see what Ironman is up to, and I'll select Stark Industries. So once I've selected the customer name, I'll be able to select customer account. As you know that a customer can have multiple accounts, so here we will have options. In this case, there is only one. Next, we select is ship to site name. Now again, as you are aware that there might be multiple sites associated with the customers. In this case, there is only one, but there are chances of multiple, so you can select the one that you wish to use from here. And if there are any PO numbers available, they would appear over here. In this case, there are none. Now this is where you will select the invoices that you wish to preview. So you can either do a control A, one second, sorry. You can either do a control A and to select all the invoices that are available over here, or you could just select one particular invoice that you wish to download, or you could just kind of select the exact invoices that you wish to download. So I have selected a few invoices from here, and that's it. Now I'll just click on download PDFs. So once I have done that, so you can see that it is generating the PDF files, and once it has generated, it would save them to the location that you have selected over here. So we'll just wait for a second. This won't hardly take time. There, it has all downloaded. Now I'll just show you how the invoices are appearing in the folder. So there you can see all the invoices that I have selected have been downloaded. You can just open one and you can see that this is the format of invoice that has been set in the environment, and it will create the invoice in this particular format. You can preview them, email them, print them, and then you can use them as you wish to use. Again, you might ask, why reinvent the wheel when it is already there? Well, just imagine that you have a process where all or some specific invoices need to be reviewed and approved outside the system before sending it out to the customer and marking them as printed in the system, because invoices once printed cannot be changed, right? Sometimes we have also seen that requirement from customers to see a draft invoice before sending them the real invoice. Now to achieve this in the system manually, your only option is to just let me come back to the Oracle demo environment. So your only option is to go to receivables. Under receivables you have billing. It will just take a minute, and then you have to search. So you can search by transaction number or any other criteria that you have to search. So in our case, I will search with a transaction number such as 27742, yeah, and then just do a search. There you have. So this is the invoice. Then I'll click on this transaction number. Then it will take a minute. And now over here, I will click on view image. So again, it will take a minute or two. There you go. So now from here you can download this invoice. So this is how long it will take you to download one invoice. Now imagine you need to do this for hundreds of invoices. How monotonous, time consuming and boring task it will be. Not to mention that this will also be prone to errors. So as you can see, automating business process can be so easy. Also, as mentioned before, uh, both these tools are out of the box solutions. But if you have any other specific requirements in this area, we can surely customize the tools to suit your requirements. Just drop the word custom in the chat and we will get back to you. We assure you that the turnaround time will be minimal. And if you wish to get a detailed demo or wish to try these tools on your environment, just drop AR in the chat. I sincerely hope that this session has given you a few pointers and encourages you to use automations in your day-to-day activities. And I shall now hand over the session back to Aryan. Thank you everyone for your valuable time today. Over to you, Aryan. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitin, for the amazing session. I hope everyone attended it very carefully, and now we'll be moving on to the Q&A session. So if any one of you have any doubts regarding the product or in general, just ask them in the chat. I see some questions already. So someone has asked Nitin about AR supporting documents download, that will it allow us to download documents from other areas or just AR?
Uh, Okay, it's an interesting one. So this particular tool is an out-of-box solution for AR. Okay, but if you have any specific requirements, we can surely discuss it further, and we can definitely get in touch with you soon and discuss it out further. But it is possible. That should not be a problem.
Understood. And is it possible to download invoices for multiple projects?
Multiple projects. No, no. As of now, you can download invoices for one project at a time. But again, like I said, if you have specific requirements, we can definitely discuss it. And again, I mean, we can assure you that the turnaround time for customization will be bare minimum.
Got it. And what is the limit for supporting documents?
Limits? No, as such, there are no limits. Okay, like you also mentioned, even I have mentioned that in our earlier part, where we had a client who had downloaded more than 650 invoices in one go. So definitely, there is no limit as such per se from the application point of view.
Got it. And in the AR Invoice Print Preview, once the invoices are downloaded, will the status change to printed?
No, no, no. The status of the invoice does not change. Okay, that is the beauty of this tool. So you can review the invoices without marking them printed in the system.
Understood. And what other types of automation are we providing? Do we offer an automation for supplier invoice processing?
Like I said, we already have the main, skeleton ready. The structure is ready with us. If you have any particular customization requests, we can definitely work on it and you know give it back in a very less time. So
Well, if there is any customization request or if there are any requests in general, kindly drop the request as well as your email ID so that we can reach out to you, because I can see the person has not mentioned their email ID. So kindly do that and we'll definitely reach out to you.